Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Thursday on Genderqueer Chat. This is like, I've tried to make this video. I think this is the third time I've tried to make it. I, I keep rambling, I can't seem to get out what I'm trying to say today, and then I say a whole bunch of stuff without saying anything. So I'm gonna try to, focus and actually say what I'm trying to say. So, this week's topic, hold on, let me bring it up, is what kind of music do you listen to? Are the artist, band, songwriter, etc. genderqueer as well? Tell us about your likes and dislikes in the music industry. So, I listen to mostly rock and metal and that kind of thing. Um, I'm really into 90s grunge music. I know I grew up in the 90s, but I still like it. Uh, I was looking through my, most listened to playlists, The only thing I can really, the only band, see, this is what keeps happening, I'm just completely out of it today, is OTEP. And I read somewhere that OTEP is a lesbian, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if she's queer, I don't know, but that's the only thing I've ever heard about, someone I listen to being queer. So, the other one, I have this one song that's from, that I listen to this song a lot. What is this guy's name? It's Coyote Grace, I think. Hold on. Yeah, Coyote Grace, a guy named Joe. And I just have that one song, but I feel like I should, buy the album or something, because I think it's a trans guy. I mean, I don't even know. I think just from the lyrics, seems like a trans guy, maybe, but I don't know. It's good. It's like a kind of like a folky kind of feel to it. So, what I was trying to say before that I just couldn't get my head into is this music industry. Okay, two things. First of all, when I was 18, I stopped listening to the radio altogether because there was not so much the music itself, but all of the people talking in between, what are they, DJs and stuff, talk way too much, homophobic comments, trying to be cool, and I just couldn't handle it. So when I was a teenager, I listened, I'd always have my Discman or my Walkman or whatever, but I did listen to the radio, at home and stuff, and I just completely stopped. I was probably about 18, and I was like, that's enough. Can't handle the homophobia. It's not cool. And, yeah. So that was me and the radio. Another thing about music is, people listen to, I heard, God, oh my God, so out of it. Okay, one time I heard somebody being interviewed, and I think it may have been Sarah McLachlan, but I'm not sure. It was sort of somebody like that. And she was saying that it's, somebody was asking, what is this song about? And this artist said, well, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is, it's not really what it's about for me, because once somebody listens to it and it becomes part of their consciousness, it means something different to everybody. And I think that's so true, because there's so much, everybody is different, and everybody, gets something different out of different experiences. And that includes music. And, one of the things, I listen to a lot of Apocalypta, and if you don't know, sorry, that's my phone. If you don't know who Apocalypta is, it's this four-piece cello band that plays heavy metal music on the cello, and they are just all kinds of awesome. And a lot of it is instrumental, most of it is instrumental. And they're so good, and it's so beautiful. And there's not, I find sometimes when I was thinking about that, like there's not even lyrics, like, so I'm sure it means something different, like it brings up something different for everybody who listens to it. Um, and I think just the kind of music that I listen to, even like the music with lyrics, it tends to be more about, sort of emotional experiences that are not gender related anyway. Um, I mean, honestly, I was sort of racking my brain. The only thing that I do listen to some music like for instance, like Etta James, like I love like blues and stuff too. And there's a lot of, crying for my man, that kind of stuff in her music, which is not, I don't necessarily relate to that, but I sort of, it's just so good, you can feel her emotion, and you can feel the emotion without relating to what, you know, like I've never been in love with a man who walks down the aisle with somebody else, but like I can feel the pain, and you can relate to that anyway. Um, yeah, I feel like there's so much more, like the thing about music, I feel like not all music obviously, but a lot of music is so much, sorry, so much deeper than gender. Like it's a lot of music, it goes down to like who you are and how you're feeling. Like it's such an emotional experience that gender, like I don't think about gender unless I'm listening to something that is clearly like fucked up, like homophobic, or I mean, and also too, like I'm just naturally, I'm not drawn to you know the type of genres that might have more of that in it, like the like pop music, or like rap and that kind of stuff. I think it probably has more gendered stuff. Um, but the kind of music that I'm drawn to, I like really sort of like low bassy kind of stuff, which is why I'm more drawn to like metal and that kind of rock and whatever. But it also, the stuff I'm drawn to tends to be more about emotional experiences, like, and I feel like, if they're talking about an emotional experience, it doesn't matter who it's coming from, because that's so much deeper than gender anyway. That's not like a gendered experience. So, that's it, guys. I tried not to ramble in this version, but I did anyway, so I'm sorry. I will see you next week. Bye.